from his son then.
Down on Sirkesh, that was the old shepherd I remember. You laid it on the line for us. I guess you do still care about Krogan.
Are we good?
The genophage isn't cured yet, but I'm losing the urge to throw you out the airlock.
You said one of your squads is missing.
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
Well, they are.
Yeah, for sure, as our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Aralak Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
Really? We get to meet fucking Rachni again. That should be awesome.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding. Which, if you'd ask, I could have told you before you destroyed Malin's research, Shepard.
Yeah, no need to rub that in.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
Back on Sirkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more. No offense.
Believe it or not, we sometimes have good ideas, Rex. You should try listening.
Yeah, but our women have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this. It may not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion. If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime. And Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but it's progress. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
Well, you said your DNA was important. Because we needed a sample, so... Well, let's see if there's any new messages.
Their homeworld secured better. They were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well have been throwing rocks.
Commander, we've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map.
Huh. Everything is pointing to Tuchanka, which has me really curious.
Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox. Commander, I've set up a secure communications with the Turian and Solarian governments and added their combat data to our boards. Hopefully it'll give us some idea of what's going on.
Yep. Alright, let's see then. Info for you. Hi Shepard. It's been a while. I'm glad to hear you made it off Earth and that Liara's with you. Getting off our old ship was the best thing we could have done. Can't tell you how sick I was of that cabin. And of tripping over that drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me in a ship that big, even after it turned off its tracking. I dug up some interesting information for you. Talk with Glyph to sort out the data. I hope it helps, Shepard. It's getting rough out there. Fair on. And a message called Holding the Line, which, you know, before I even clicked on it, I knew it was from Kira. So, Commander, it was a pleasure seeing you again on Surkesh, even if the circumstances were less than ideal. It seems fate has decided our meetings coincide with galactic threats. So be it. To that end, I want to reiterate that STG will be there to help when the need arises, regardless of the political climate. You were there for us in our hour of need. We look forward to returning the favor. Best of luck. Major Kiri, 3rd Infiltration Regiment, Special Tasks Group. And then our lovely reporters, or, well, I'm not sure if it is from our reporter, but the Alliance News Network has written a piece on indoctrination. Thessia, Asari scientist Rana Thanoptis, has died in custody, allegedly committing suicide after she was arrested for the murders of multiple Asari military officials. Whoa. Prior to her death, investigators said Thanoptis spoke of voices in her head, which they believed to be indicative of her indoctrination. The voices foretold the ascension of the Asari, and told Thanoptis that anyone fighting the Reapers needed to die. Thanoptis worked on a top-secret project for former Spectre Saren Arterius several years ago, where she likely became indoctrinated. She received a pardon from the Asari government in exchange for providing research assistance on Reaper technology. Thanopsis was believed responsible for planting a makeshift explosive device that detonated at a research center, killing 5 visiting Asari military officials along with 4 civilians. The attack seriously wounded a dozen more and caused significant damage to the facility. Investigators say that they're not seeking any more suspects in the case. Alright, so those were our new emails. Let's see, do I want to stop by anywhere specific? God, there's just too much. It feels like there's too much now. There's not... Oh, there's a squad selection thing. Is there any real point to this? Guess not. Wait, what? Squad selection for what? I mean, I'm on the fucking ship. Yeah, I have no clue what that means. The private terminal seems to have a couple different messages, but I guess I didn't notice that before. But there is a difference between the one below and that one. Guessing nothing new, just the sound system. I guess I kind of just wanted to you know, look at some of the Yeah, see the center interface is a visor, I should say. Plus 10% shields. Mnemonic visor. So you kind of have to pick a helm to get better stats. That's kind of shitty. I'll take the mnemonic visor and see if I can turn it off, I suppose. Power damage, that is really nice. I like the look of those as well. They make me do more damage as well. Okay, I'm gonna be more squishy then. Not sure about those arms. I'd be giving up, so yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I'd still keep a little bit of health. That just gives me weapon damage. And I don't like the look of that. I just don't like the look of those legs. That's not cool. Well, these are. Material still doesn't really seem to matter. It's just a bit darker is all it does. The pattern, however, really does matter. Yeah. Keeping that like that. And I'm gonna keep that as it is. Yes. Okay. Wasn't there also a... Yeah, okay, this is all just the same casual stuff. Okay. Right. So, I think I'm gonna call a set here. Seems like a decent moment, and you know, I said at the beginning that I don't have that much time, sadly, because, well, I guess it is a pretty good place to call it, because I feel like if I go to Tuchanka now, I'm going to be there for 2 hours plus or something, because everything is pointing there, so, I mean, it's, yeah, we've got a bunch of quests now, huh, to turn in things at the Citadel, which I still don't know where, and there's, you know, Tuchanka, it's, yeah, I guess there is the Rachni thing, which would be interesting, and then there's more Tuchanka. So I guess next set we'll do the Rachni thing, because that has me really curious, and then Tuchanka. It's, you know, it's probably going to be a lengthy one, or that's what I'm expecting. God, the lighting in this place is bad. It is. Yes. Yeah, I mean, Tuchanka seems like it's going to be a major part, and, you know, the whole Krogan business thus far has been quite interesting. And I expect it's only going to get better, because I'm expecting something crazy to happen on Tuchanka. I really am. Or it feels like it is, but yeah, it's going to be fun. Going to be fun for sure. So, for now, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next time. See you, dudes!